Guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I thought I would show you my travel plan. It's not a planner, it's kind of like a travel journal, and go ahead and do some journaling for the first month that I have been in Myrtle Beach. So guys, stick around. Alrighty guys, so this is, I've got some stickers tucked in there. This is the planner that I used when I went to Boston, and so I'm just going to flip through it really quick so you can see some of the stuff that I did and some of the stuff I tucked in. This is my sightseeing cruise that's here. I don't know how yet that I'm going to put that in there, but I might just, now that I've gotten rid of all my staplers, I'll have to figure out some way to put this in, but I will figure that out. Let's see. Here are some photos. I don't know if I'm going to put photos in this month or not. Then there we go. Then this is my ticket. And then that brings us to South Carolina. So I think I'm going to move this out just a little bit because it's got a staple on it. And I don't want to be writing over a staple, guys. So I have gone ahead, and when Jan was here, we went to the gospel brunch at House of Blues. Highly recommend it if you are anywhere near a House of Blues and they have a gospel brunch. It's well worth it. Alabama Theater, which I don't know if there's another one other than here, but I've already put some stuff in so it would go quicker, but I did a kind of a flip in here. There's a picture. I use my thermal printer. I haven't been using it much, and so for this one I just wanted to try it out, see how it does. Well, you know, just playing around with it. So under there is a picture of me and Jan, so I'll document that. I've pulled out just some black and white because I felt like my theme here was more black and white. I used these to put the washies to put in for my flips, but I also pulled this washi because I love this, so we might intersperse both. And this is my setup for my filming and stuff. This was when we did the boardwalk down at the beach. We walked on the boardwalk. This is the art museum. This is Taco Mundo, which is a Mexican restaurant we went to. This was at the outlet mall. It was a transformer. And this is Cafe de Paris. I'm not putting an accent on there because I don't know how to do it. That I sat down at and journaled and edited and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to write about that. So what I thought I would do is start here. I don't have a whole lot that to choose from, but you know what, there were a lot. There was three ladies that were I think it's just three ladies that were singing, and I think what I want to do is see if I have something, one of these ladies that I can use. Kind of thinking it would be nice to have the one with the guitar, but none of them played the guitar, so that doesn't really make sense, but it just shows music. I didn't keep a whole lot of stickers because I don't normally use them. Let's see. Okay. So, kind of like this girl. We'll use that one. That just represent music, and this being one of the girls that was singing. It does not represent her as far as the person, but they were all dressed nice. Guys, I don't know what goes through my head when I pick out these little girls. I just try to find something that I think matches or fits the situation, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We'll see if we use any more. I brought out a blue pen because my thought process is I'm going to use more of this blue than I'm going to use anything else. So, I know it's going to cut her head off if I put her here. And then I'm just going to journal just a little bit. Um, we really had a good time. Um, the the food was excellent. Um, the girls that sang, and there was two guys with them. One of the gentlemen could play a lot of different things. I know he played the flute. He played, oh, what else did he play? Um, I want to say saxophone, but I'm not sure. He played several different instruments. Um, but it was wonderful. And the food, Jan didn't, but I had a omelet made. And guys, I'm telling you, the food was awesome. we were there since it's off season. There was not a whole lot of people there, so we really got through the line really quickly to get our food. It's set up buffet style. Saying that all the dishes were covered, you had to lift up, take your food out, and cover it. So that made me feel better about the food being out. The omelets were made right there in front of you. Even the guy that did my omelet, um, asked me where I was going to next on my he wanted to know if I was traveling, and I said yes, and he wanted to know from where. I told him from North Carolina, but I would be going, and I told him where I was going next, and he was all enthusiastic about it because he had, not sure if he had lived there for a while or but anyway, he had been there for an extended period, and he was telling me different things to do and see and to go by, and so it was really nice to see how friendly they were. Alrighty, so I don't have to write a lot about, where I'm going, what I'm doing, that kind of thing. Now, since I have this washi is on here already, I think I'm just going to go across here. Just like to add a little something once in a while. I'm going to try to keep it so it's underneath. So it's just a little bit of a surprise when you lift it up. There we go. Then the next one is, we saw the stage presentation was iconic, which is the house band and singers that are there when they don't have a performer. They were excellent guys. I would highly recommend this show. My friend Jan, um, she gifted me this because she was staying with me, and she was like, I'm not paying anything for a place to stay, so it's my treat. And so that was really sweet of her to do that. Put just a little bit of something down there, and then let's see. I might have to put more ink in my pen. So the if they don't have an artist to come in, I want to dry this a little bit. My pen, I think I just had to relieve the pressure inside the barrel. So when they don't have what they call a guest singer or performer, they have their own people there that sing, dance, perform. And guys, I'm going to tell you what, they were excellent. We had such a good time. They sang, they danced, they did these aerobic things. I mean, you would think it was Cirque du Soleil. But anyway, they had these almost like a sash that would drop down from the ceiling, and they would get up and spin and do different things. And it was awesome. It was a really good show. The performers are excellent. They are high quality. They dance. They would be dancing. They would be singing. They would be one of the girls that was the singer was playing the piano. I mean, they just did it all. It was just an excellent, excellent show. Now, when I got to my condo, two things happened. I walked on the beach, and then the people that I rented this condo from, they're called J JLB Adventure Beach Adventures. Is Joe and Lisa Beatty Beach Adventures, and I will leave their information below. Um, they were so sweet and so kind, and they gave me all these goodies, and they have just, guys, I'm just saying, if you need a place to stay and you're here, reach out to them. They are awesome. I am so going to miss this place when I leave. I'm just saying, they have just been awesome. The first day I got here, guys, it was cold. It was chilly. The wind was blowing. It was raining, not a steady rain. It was like it would rain, and then there would be hours of time that it was not raining. It was a wonderful day. I'm just saying, it was just so nice to get here, to go out on the beach, even if it was nothing but just go out, take some pictures, and turn around and come back. That's pretty much all I did. I just needed to see it. And it was wonderful. And the pastries, guys, they were so good. I'm going to tell you, I had not stopped to get groceries, and I I just I just didn't feel like I wanted to stop. And when I got here, knowing when I walked in that I had some pastries and stuff that I could put have for breakfast the next morning, just made me feel so much better that I had made the right decision to stay here. And it was just wonderful. I didn't have to rush out to do groceries or anything like that. I could settle in and just get up the next morning, fix my coffee, and yeah. I will say I didn't have any creamer, but I did drink my coffee without it. Not that I like to do that. I can go without sugar. I can't do without my half and half, guys. So this is my setup for my filming. And guys, I'm going to tell you, I was so glad when, well, I toured this condo before I came down to live for a couple months. I had come down and looked at it, and before I booked it, she let me come down. She was just so sweet. And so I knew that there was a table here in front of this window. So I knew I really didn't need to pack. I know I have another. I knew I didn't have to pack um, a table. I kind of lost my train of thought there, guys. And so that made it easier for me also. And then when I got here, I could set up. How is it that I can sit here and just lose my stuff, guys? I could just come in, set my stuff up, and start working, and that was great. I so enjoyed having that I didn't have to worry about where am I going to I think I won't. I didn't have to worry about trying to figure out some place to film when I got here because I knew it was going to be here. That's what I was trying to say, guys. Sometimes I just get all involved in what I'm doing and I can't think and talk at the same time. There we go. So I'm going to write about this. It was just so nice. But I will say I really had to call Christopher because I was in a panic because there's going to be a video coming out talking about it, but I didn't think my tripod was going to work. My dryer is done, guys. Um, this setup has been such a great setup, and I am enjoying it so very much. And I hope when I get to my next place, the next one is going to work just as well. Covered in my word. That's okay. I measured it and everything, guys. Now, let's see what we're going to do over here. I am loving this washi. This was the newest washi from Amanda. Guys, it is awesome. Okay, so on the boardwalk, we were down in what is known as Myrtle Beach. There's different areas down here. There's, oh gosh, Polly's Island, Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach, Cherry Beach, all of these places. And it's nice to get out and just see the sights and do all the things. But this was down at at the main, what is considered the main beaches, where all the rides and all the that kind of stuff is at. So we went down there and walked, and we had such a good time. I'm going to tell you, we both slept really well. When we got home that night, it was just really a nice time. Before we headed out to the beach, we went to the art museum, and guys, I'm going to tell you now, we had so much fun. Oh my gosh. In fact, when Christopher and Emma came down, we we went and had a blast. I'm just, guys, it was just amazing. I think that little bit of tape in my mind makes it look like I've taped these pictures to the book. Alrighty. So these are two of my favorite art pieces. This one, me and Jan both love this one. When Jan got home, she tried her hand at reproducing it, and she was her own take of it, and it was really similar, and she did such a good job. And I don't know why I didn't include that one in here. I might have to before I leave this location. Alrighty. So on this one, this is the transfer one that was in front of one of the kids' clothing. I think that's shoes too, but a kids' clothing place. And she just loved it. And I took a photo of her to send to one of her grandkids. This one was Taco Mundo, which is a Mexican restaurant. The food was excellent. We ate there on Super Bowl Sunday and just had a great time. And the food was good. There was hardly anybody there. So it was really nice. We got really good service. I have been back once, I think, maybe twice. I think just once that I have been back, and it was really good the second time I went back. So probably go there again. This is the, like I said, this is the coffee shop cafe. Is it? I think it's D. Paris. I want to see, I thought I had a girl that had some coffee. Ooh, I did, right there. I actually have two. This place, the coffee was really good. I loved it because it had a fireplace that was so welcoming. It had tables that were set up so you could have several people or you could be by yourself. And it was just comfortable, guys. It was just a nice place to go and work at. I will say, you know, I had taken my phone with me, not my phone, my camera with me to the aquarium. I didn't get to film very much because I didn't have the right SD card in my camera. And so when I got home, I realized what the deal was and I changed it out. I didn't realize that apparently I had run the battery down, and that meant that when I set up my camera at the coffee shop, didn't have any, I had like 5 minutes worth of video footage that I could do. So guys, this has been the first month of my trip. I did more than this, guys. I'm not going to say this is all I did. I have done quite a bit of stuff. It's just this is what I chose to pull out and write about in this session. And so I have the rest of this month, and hopefully I will be able to hopefully I'll get time to write some more. But I'm enjoying doing it in this traveler's notebook, which is the standard size. This is Tomo River paper, and I am enjoying it. I am really enjoying using this paper. I just made an order for a 5 size. It is a product for jet pens. It's Kanso notebooks, but it is more of a thick, almost like a journal type book. And so I'm going to try that also and see what I like best. But my journaling like this will go in here. The other one's going to be more just straight out journaling. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave me a pen or a notebook down below. And until next time, guys, bye bye.